Hello and good morning, I'm Neil Pinkett, the proprietor of Bath Cars, and today's car is the Saab. This is the 9.3 4-door saloon, automatic with a 2-litre turbo engine, so 150 brake horsepower on this one I think. It's a timing chain derived engine, so there's no cam belt to have to replace. It drives absolutely beautifully. I've driven it about 20 miles yesterday, and it's really nice to drive. It's done 83k, which isn't a lot for a car like this. Capable of doing almost double that easily, on the 55 registration, and has had the last owner for the last 7 years or so, nearly 8 years. So somebody's had this car who's enjoyed ownership and has almost been married to it. Most marriages don't last that long as a rule, and has spent a bit of money on some nice little things on it, which is tinted glass to the rear. As you can see, it's got professionally tinted glass at the back and a slightly lower tint at the front, which is legal, and then obviously the front screen's been left alone. It's sat on 18-inch wheels, which are Saab wheels, and shod with Bridgestone tyres, which I'll go around in a moment. It has got K&N panel filter in it as well, which actually makes absolutely no difference to the sound or anything like that, and has got a nice exhaust upgrade as well, a twin output on the exhaust. I've not actually been underneath it. It may have been upgraded to a stainless, but could be just a stainless rear box. But unfortunately it's mid-May and it's pouring with rain. There's not much chance of me scrabbling around underneath it at this moment. The auto box changes beautifully. It's got 2 keys, it's got a decent history, money spent on the car. In the boot is a set of carpet mats, and a luggage net. It's basically just as I've driven it back, this car. All the Saab embossed carpet mats are there. In the boot is a spare wheel, okay, and we do have a locking wheel nut for it as well, and the seats fold down at the back in a 60/40 folding fashion. But it is very sharp. It sits beautifully. All the bumpers, all perfect condition, nice and true, and all okay. Right, let's just have a look at the tyre wear. So these are Bridgestone Potenzas, and that tyre isn't far off new actually. Those rear pads are practically new as well, and the rear discs have no edge to them, so I would say that's had new rear discs and pads within the last few thousand miles, if not 1,000. The front, again a Bridgestone Potenza, tyres in very good condition all the way around it. Yep, that's fine. Again, about 20% worn. Those front pads are in very good condition as well, and the disc, little lip to it, so probably done about 4,000, 5,000 miles work on those front discs. Headlights looking really good. They're acrylic type, and they're not discoloured at all. There's a nice modern looking Saab grille in there as well, and front fogs, yeah, all okay. Very few minor marks. Well, it is wet, but when I looked at it in the dry, it was pretty free from stone chips, etc. Okay, see if we can get a shot in there for you. So, all looking pretty good on the discs and pads. That tyre there is plenty of meat to go on it as well, and this one here, the Potenza, all virtually new. So you've got very good condition tyres on the back and the front. Parking sensors to the rear, tinted glass, and twin output exhaust. Now the car had a private plate on it, J14MHX, and we do have the V5 and everything, which is all in the new registration number, so there's no problem with that. The old tax disc came with the car. Now I'm not sure whether that's still valid for this reg number or not, but you may wish to make a decision on whether to display that or purchase a new disc. Okay, so basically that's about it for the exterior. I know it's wet, but it is a clean, tidy car. I'll try and upload some new photographs of it where it's nice and dry and chamoised off. So let's go and have a look at the history for it.